All right, so let's see what goes on here. Man, look at that rash guard. Man, I was feeling good that day. Sexy rash guard. Man, great design, great fit. Felt good. All right, so you did really good here up until the point where, so all this is good. My issue here being your elbow. It never connects to the body. You're a bit wide with it. Um, Whoops. All this is like you're grabbing my arm, but you're not maintaining a healthy respect for the space here. Like you're grabbing the arm, but you really should be pulling that elbow in. Um, I think you got a little greedy with the pass. Left the elbow open, and I go here. It was literally like taking candy for a baby, if I'm going to be honest. I owned it. I brought the wrist in, and you really had no precaution or no options other than submitting to me. But anyways, um, good balance. Your passing actually feels pretty good, especially this body lock. I saw you doing it to Marco, and you did a really good job of passing. You keep your weight down. Your center of gravity is low. It's harder to lift you. Um, so the option that I had was go to close guard. Fast forward. This is really good. You were an asshole, and you fed my right wrist to this hand, and then you started passing. Beautiful work, to be honest with you. I really couldn't get out. Um, you can be a little heavier, like really punish the person for doing. Uh, let's go back a little bit. Look at this face I make. Like I'm not feeling great here. This is not fun. Great pass. Secure the head, the waist. The only thing I would say is drop this hip. Whoops. Drop the hip a little bit earlier, and then start to pass. At this point, you're super heavy. Knees are wide. Your hips are coming down. Like none of this is fun for me. And really, usually I'm able to use this quarter guard to really get my guard back into play. I couldn't do anything with you. So I literally had to wait until you did something. So you went to mount, sucks on my end, grapevine. And then you decided to do some fun shit and just get off from mount. Thank you very much. I really needed the escape. Uh, so one issue here. So I hook, and well, you get off mount first. Scoop ahead. This position where you have the knee forward and the weight down is really good. It applies a lot of hip pressure, and you're able to negate some of the escapes that you find with this knee coming in between the hips. Um, the problem you made was you start to push everything this way, and this leg gets hooked. And it's really because you started pushing everything to the left, and you almost kind of fed into it. So you see how the leg comes forward almost all the way to this foot, which allows me to start hooking here. So I'm going to go slowly first. So I end up getting hook. My hand. Braces. And then I start to escape. So now we're in a different position. You got a little greedy there. Not a terrible thing, just a little greedy. Try to stay away from the foot, the feet, the hooks, and really stay on that side. Good base. I absolutely hate this shit. This right here. So annoying. Kind of hurts me, not hurts me physically, but it just puts me in a really bad position. You're able to pass a lot easier. The only mistake you made was that you allowed me to get an underhook, or you technically allowed this underhook to remain. If you had gotten a little heavier down towards the hips, I think you could have negated some of that. The hook is in, and I'm out. Sexy fucking rash guard. Jesus. So I start to pass. You get your hooks really well. You have a really good way of creating dynamic pressure. So what I ended up doing was negating some of that by... All right, so I'm going to go a little slower. This foot here ends up almost windshield wipering over this. So you have me off balance. I land my weight back. I'm going to slide my right knee over the top of your shin. Here. And then windshield wipe. It's really a thing of beauty, to be honest with you. Just gorgeous work on my behalf. Now I've conquered half of your butterfly hooks, and I'm not as worried about your guard. I'm heavy. I'm securing this. I'm heavy to your hips. I think you started going for a Kimura grip. Yeah, there we go. Get the underhook again. I think I submit you with a straight arm lock. Not really defending. You're kind of lazy here. I'm becoming of a president, but whatever. Oh, I didn't get you. Interesting. I hate the shaking. You get nice movement. This is annoying as shit. I like that you coupled the leg off balancing with getting a butterfly hook in. Get off the hook, transition. These assholes get in the way. Now we got legs over here. What a fucking mess. In the background, I've probably submitted you 3 or 4 times. Just be honest. We just didn't catch it. Oh, that was weird. Knock my shit. Oh, he moved it. Beautiful sweep. I got too greedy on the back end, and I didn't have any support systems on that side. Dude, that made me dizzy as shit. So, great job.